Hello everyone, Machine Gun Joe here, and we're going to do the audio commentary for our Doom 3 Alpha Labs Sector 2 walkthrough. Then let's get started.
Here at the USC, we make better people.
And, oh, look at that. Most likely an imp is guilty of this. It's so cool watching it just discard all these pieces it doesn't want, including the spinal column as you see there. Do be careful, there'll be some imps popping up. One right here in front of us, but then there'll be another one that'll pop behind us. Right there. Oh! I can't believe you got me right there. Yeah, not a big deal though. There's a bunch of health over here in the corner, don't miss that. This door opens up. Oh, more scary, spooky stuff going on. Oh, that's right, and then the imp. Keep your ears open, you can hear the imps as they come. I do have a couple friends who play with music going on instead of like listening to the game. I don't recommend that because the audio pieces in every game is really important. You know, there's always audio cues to let you know what's going on. But I also do understand why you maybe want to listen to some music while you play your video games. So, obviously one of those doors isn't going to open up. And see, speaking of that, you know, I knew that there was a zombie in here because you can hear them walking around and grunting and farting and doing whatever it is that they do. So just waiting around for them. But kind of enjoying the scenery. It's just so, this game is so crazy. I just love how spooky this game is. I know we've talked about that in the earlier ones, and there's the last zombie. I knew there was one more in here. Oh, and then those things, God, they're so crazy. They're called maggots. I love like those enemy types because they are kind of the scariest. They make not a lot of sound. Here's another one. They're low to the ground, so it makes it hard for them to shoot, and they do this kind of shifty left to right motion. They're fast, so like when it's dark and you kind of hear a sound, they move up on you quickly, and that usually has a tendency to scare the piss out of me sometimes. But checking that out, some zombie eating a fat zombie, always good. Another imp. How did I get hit? Come on, I know you can do this. Another imp coming out of the ground. Down there where that imp came out of, there'll be some armor. And here's another maggot. Don't forget to get the armor in there. We'll just kind of like make sure that everything is dead here before we go inside here and kill these two zombies. And there's the PDA. You can like mess with that camera system on the computer console right there. I don't. It's kind of just a waste of time.
Audio
but
report regarding
you can
the
look at the different
disrespectful
cameras, and
treatment
you
of
can
new
occasionally
research
see some
September 14, 2145.
you know, some monsters
As
or
you know,
something walking
I have
around.
gone to
There's nothing
considerable effort
of
to recruit my
real
staff
importance
researchers
in
for
there.
Alpha Lab.
Here's that security armor.
Finding team members with the qualifications,
Finally, we can
let
go
alone
through
the
door
willingness to
3
come to
here,
Mars,
door
is not
4.
physically required.
Here, there'll be an imp right
But it
after
is
this.
necessary
He's going to
to
knock out the
emphasize
windows,
privacy
so don't
based
stick
on
around here
serious.
because now the oxygen
Won't be
gauge
able to
is
help people to recruit new researchers with the harassment.
lit up, and
No,
you know, you're
harassment
losing
is
oxygen. I know we talked about it in other
Getting
episodes.
reports of
You cannot
US
breathe
as
on Mars. It
inappropriate
is
questions
filled
and
with
submit
carbon dioxide.
my staff to
Basically
unnecessary
everything that we
background.
exhale, that's all there
I
is
must
on Mars.
we be allowed
So
to live our
definitely
personal
can't
lives
breathe,
and be left
as
to complete our assignment
noted
without
in
further
the classic movie
If
Total
there is
Recall,
security,
1990,
suggested
I want to
you
say.
security
Arnold
should locate
Schwarzenegger,
into their
great
own
movie.
This is
The
Andrew Chick.
the remake that they did was garbage, absolute garbage. Doesn't even take place on Mars, which I think is actually truer to the book that Total Recall is based on. I think he just has visions and whatnot of going to Mars, but he actually doesn't go to Mars, where in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie in 1990, he's all, like, most of the movie takes place on Mars. And I think they deviated from the book in that sense, but regardless, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Total Recall movie is far superior than that Colin.
The MFS compressor is producing fantastic
Colin
results.
Farrell?
The latest modification I made
Colin
to the dilation
somebody.
matrix were the
Some
real
Irish guy.
key to the recent breakthrough. All in all, I feel my work on this project has
Than
been
that
the
remake
catalyst
that they
that
did in
propelled
the
everyone
2000s.
forward.
It was just garbage.
I'm also taking a set amount of time each day to make sure that every engineer
So there's another PDA here. Make sure you get that. There's a locker over there.
The
code to the locker is
quite honestly, without my input and hard work, I'm not sure that we would have gotten this far.
Locker ID 038409, right, buddy? Yep, there we go. And you notice how kind of hard it is for me to get that going on. It's because I'm playing the PlayStation 4 on this game, so using the handheld console and not a mouse, it's one of the drawbacks. And if here's that saving kind of warning, that's to let you know that they're saving the game for you on purpose. Might be a hint for you that it's about to get hard. I think this is kind of less so in this area. There's a few enemies here, but it's not that. It's really not that bad. A few ZSEC officers here, or zombies, if you will. A couple imps. There'll be a maggot, I think, popping up. Where's? Oh, there it is. Jesus. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those maggots, they just. It's because they're low to the ground, and they just they sneak up on you. It's scary. Love this game. It gets shit on so much. There'll be an imp here too somewhere. There's the imp coming up on the wall. But yeah, people crapped on this game when it came out. It's like it's too dark. Oh, I don't like how you have to shift from the flashlight to whatnot. But that's what made the whole thing so atmospheric and crazy. I thought that was a really good move. They did cave to the consumer feedback, and they made the flashlight. You could just press a button, and the flashlight would turn on instead of switching it. Here's the escort mission. I'm gonna ignore this guy, back up those files first, then we'll talk to him. But this is like, I think probably the only escort mission in this entire game, which is, I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's a nice variety. It is frustrating because he walks so damn slow. Like, oh my god, so damn slow. He's got some interesting things to say as he's walking down here. But I love it how there'll be like noises or something. He'll be like, what was that? I just always wanted to be like, I don't know, sir, but I'm sure it's not an imp. But another kind of example, like he's walking around when you don't have your flashlight on. He's the only thing that's lighting these super dark corridors up. It's really cool. I liked the developers in this game. It's very good.
Come on, I can't wait.
Oh, there it is.
Hurry up, we can't stop.
But see, look how dark this corridor is. Man, it's just, you're just asking for trouble right there,
Oh God, don't let it get me!
There it is. Oh, there's that imp. I have played this a few times where the imps get to him. That's why I'm trying to stay ahead of him a little bit. There's a nice little backpack here, right there. Don't miss that. You'll get the BFG cells as well as all the other types of ammo. Really important that you pick up that backpack.
Keep moving. Here comes another.
But it's there's the other imp.
That was close.
Just make sure we got everything here. Look at that thing. Oh, man. Look at that little health pack. That's med kit that's lighting up there. Whoa! Oh my god, the maggot. Oh, see? Good thing that maggot prioritized me and not this guy. Finally, this guy's gonna die anyway as soon as he walks down this hallway. I have tried so many times to save him, but it just happened so quickly. There's no way, so we'll just watch it this time. He'll go from right to left. Oh, there he goes. Sorry, buddy. no one gets to live in this game. Yep. You know, I shoot the bodies sometimes because I know that you can get some PDAs out of some of these guys. And you do want to get all the PDAs. Now here is, I think it's 102 for locker 039, 102. Yep, there we go. Reminds me of that movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space, where they like mummify people using cotton candy. I don't know why, but that's that whole thing right there. It reminds me of that. Love that movie, like tongue-in-cheek, like definitely knew it was making fun of itself. Very good movie though, definitely recommend. If you like bad movies, you want to definitely watch that. So that's the shadow of a trite. Trites are little spidery fuckers with upside down heads. It's hard to see. There'll be a bunch of these trites coming out right here. So, yep, there's one. So it's got an upside down head. It is hard to see because they move so fast and they're so small, and I'm not going to sit around and like show you. You can just see it for yourself. Here, this will trigger a bunch of trites. Most people will use the pistol to take care of the trite. I do not. This is not a good spot to sit in, by the way, because when you run out of ammo, they'll definitely overwhelm you a little bit. Trites, once there's like 5 or 6 of them and they corner you, it's bad news. You can lose some health unnecessarily from these little spider trite fucks. I'm definitely kind of wasting ammo, but we have 518 plus of this stuff, so we kind of have like a full set, so I'm not really being too careful with how much ammo I'm using. But I think now we're ready. Oh, more trites coming through these doors and whatnot. I used to think that the trites coming through this area were unlimited. You could sit here forever and they would just keep on coming, but kind of proved that theory wrong one day. Since we got hit, let's use the rest of this. Let's not be a dummy. Go back up so we can start the next level with full health. That would be smart. And that'll be Alpha Labs 3, so I'll see you then. Machine Gun Joe here.